Good morning. This week, I'm going to talk about how to have good training days when your life is kind of chaotic and stressed out. I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. Being stressed is not fun, and sometimes, a lot of times, training takes a hit, which you don't want. So on top of my training throughout the week, I'm going to be giving pointers here and there on how to deal with it. While we go through a very stressful week for me, definitely the most stressful of the semester because everyone decided to be poop head at the same time. Love my teachers. No, I actually do really like my teachers. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. I have a physics test, and then I'll have a little break, and I'll have music test, then I'll have an orgo quiz, and I have online orgo homework that I didn't do yet. So, but it's also bench day, so. Hi guys! I have some really exciting news about my weeks because it's gonna be less stressful, I think, maybe by like this much. So, well, first of all, my physics test and my music test I think went well, which was really good. And we didn't have an orgo quiz because the teacher isn't here, and we're also not having lab tomorrow. So that's really awesome. I'm gonna eat my overnight oats like I always do, and then we're gonna go in the gym. But first, I figured I would give you some advice if you're having a stressful week and want to still do well in the gym. The biggest thing I think is to make sure that you're still eating and sleeping. It's really easy to kind of sacrifice sleep, especially over work that you think is important. Like in some extreme cases, I'm sure that's true, but a lot of the time, if you just kind of worked on your time management and didn't cram and procrastinate everything, you wouldn't have to sacrifice sleep. Because already when your mind is stressed out, your cortisol levels go up, which makes recovery hard. And for strength athletes, it's really, really, really crucial to have like the most optimal recovery that you can. So making sure you still eat, not skipping your meals because you have other things to do, not skipping sleep because you have to stay up and do this assignment or get up early and do this other one. They're still really important. It's so bad when you feel like a wreck on the outside and on the inside your mind is a wreck. Really hard to like do the things that you're gonna do even more so. So you just kind of gotta face the facts and just see that you need to work on some things like time management and stuff. But anyway, so that's my first tip, and like I said, I'm gonna eat my overnight oats, my science experiment. It looks extra science experimenty today. My pre, and cheers you once again, and I'll see you in there. So this day I did pin press, and I put the reps and sets that I did at the bottom, which the last set I did I think was a PR, and that's what is playing right now, and I'm really proud of it. The heights are so annoying at my school because this is just a tad too high, but can't really do anything about it, so it's fine, but I'm really happy with this. Good morning. You can see little cat ears from here. That's so cute. So like I said yesterday, today I was supposed to have lab, but I don't. So now I get to stay home, which is so nice, so unexpected, and so needed. So I am going to do some work that is, I always leave the microwave to just beep. Anyway, I'm gonna get some work done that's due. One I have due at 11:59 tonight, and then two I have due tomorrow before class, which is like, So I'm going to the gym around 2:30, and I'm meeting Rob and Colin there, which is so nice because I love seeing them during the week because I miss them so much. I just finished one of my assignments that was due by 11:59 tonight, which it was the easy one, so now I have the harder ones to do. I really thought I was gonna do my labs today. It is Friday, and I did not do any of them yet. Fun time up in the Donahue house. I'm having a great time. So guess who's with me during the week? Say hi.
Hi.
Do you have any advice that you would give to people that are really stressed out but still want to have good training days?
Yeah, so top thing would be get comfortable not being comfortable. I give Colleen credit all the time because her schedule is ridiculous and her major's super hard and she travels a lot during the week and she misses these many training days.
Got him!
That's a 0, by the way. I feel like people get really comfortable making excuses. And my day was hard, I'm stressed, I'm tired. Insert boohoo here. And if you have a meet in mind or you want to have a productive off season, don't do that. Take caffeine, have a high carb pre-workout meal. Having a stressful day is not an excuse to miss out on training, because if missing training doesn't make you more stressed, you probably shouldn't be training. Because if I miss a training day, I feel terrible, but I haven't missed a training day in 2 years, and that's the honest truth. Don't make excuses. Hold yourself accountable. Make it to the gym. Join a gym that's 24/7, so that if you work later, you want to take a nap after work, you can still go lift.
Thank you for your input.
Don't be a bitch.
And we actually just came back from the gym, so how did it go for you?
I've been having this grueling ass programming for the last 3.5 weeks. So as I mentioned in the last video, Chris Bridgeford is my coach, and he has me doing everything that I hate and that I'm really bad at, and it makes me sad. But last few weeks I've been doing nothing but high bar pause squats, and they're awful. So I had 4 sets of 4 today at a pretty low percentage, but if you squat low bar and you switch to high bar, you know how bad they suck, especially paused. And then I had snatch grip RDLs, which I'm actually really enjoying. My first week doing them, for 8s, I did 275. And then today I hit 345 for a 3x7, which is cool. Trying to get my upper back to not be brittle. And then just accessories. He had me do Spanish squats today, which I've never heard of. But they're essentially like a form of sissy squat without a sissy squat machine. And I did them wide stance, like in my squat stance, and they suck. So try those if you want to cry just a little bit. Training went really well.
Yeah, went well for... Sorry.
That's cool.
Training went well for me too. It was my SBD day, which I am starting to really like. I had, I think, the same thing as last week: pause squats, speed bench, and sumo. I'm still really not a fan of because I'm not good at it, but I think slowly but surely I'll get the hang of it. I didn't know my thumb was just like, hello.
Yeah.
But I think when I get the hang of it, I'll start to kind of enjoy that more. I'm not in school right now. And no, I'm not in school right now because my week actually lightened up a lot. So my week really isn't stressful anymore, but I still want to give tips on it because it's really, really important. It's all about changing your mindset, because I went into this week kind of oh my god, this week is gonna suck, I have so much to do, and I didn't think this was gonna happen, so I got really lucky. But you never know how bad it's actually gonna be, so you're just already psyching yourself up for just failure. I saw this quote a while ago. I'm gonna leave it here. I don't remember it offhand and I don't want to mess it up, but I actually think about it a lot and it really helps. So if you go into the gym or you just go into your week in general with a really negative mindset about what's gonna happen, you're just gonna carry that with you, and that's gonna make the weight a lot worse. Look who's at Garden State Barbell during the week! So I just got done and I'm deloading, so it really didn't take much time. But I hit 160 for 5 on comp bench, which is awesome because I think
It's a PR.
It's a PR. It's like a 10-pound PR or something. I think the heaviest I'd done for 5 was like 150. I'm really, really proud of it. And I finished with like some pull-ups and like cable face pulls, and that was it. Yeah. Because this week we're talking about how to not be stressed during the gym when your life is stressful, I have Colin over here.
Hi. First of all, people like to take the gym and they like to put it on this, like, I don't want to say pedestal because it is a great thing to be in the gym and have it as a part of your life, but people tend to like kind of let it get away from them. They feel like that things outside of there are going to affect what they do in here. So like when people, like let's say you're a student, so you go to school, right, and you like fail a test, but then you have a top single after school, you're just in a whole disarray and stuff like that, and you're letting it kind of ruin your day. But you got to realize in the school you're there to be a student, but in the gym you're there to be the best lifter that you possibly can be for the rest of the day. So that's your time to kind of isolate everything away from that and focus on like what you're doing now. So like when I go to work, I'm an aide at a high school, so when I'm there to focus on being there for the kids and stuff like that. But when I come in here, I'm here to focus on improving in my lifts and being the best lifter that I possibly can be. So try and separate those areas of your life, because then it kind of just takes it out of the equation. It doesn't really affect you. So that would be my advice.
Very good, very well said. Okay, so I'm here with Squad. Say hi, Squad.
Hi, Squad.
What's up?
And I want to give one more piece of advice for people that are having a stressful week, a way to kind of help that. And that is to do things that your future self is going to thank you for. Because, for example, I think it was last night. Yes, it was last night when I have an 8 a.m. this morning. I was running around at like 12:30 trying to get stuff for my lunch. And if I did that as soon as I got home from work, as annoying as that would be, because I just kind of want to lay down when I get to that point because I was at school and working forever. If I just, did something as simple as put my lunch together right away, or put my clothes out the night before, so then the morning of I'm not trying to figure out what I'm going to wear and anything like that. So it's little things that add up, and you'll notice that it'll really help. Goodbye. See you guys for training tomorrow.
I hope PP doesn't
Oh
come out
my
your mouth.
god. Wait, let me not have the other label. Here we go. Hey, now I gotta turn it. You know what? I'm just gonna hold it this way. Is it weird to cheers somebody with your right hand? Yeah, it's much more natural to do it with your left, even though I'm right-handed. Whatever. Oh my god, my hair looks wavy. Why does it look wavy? That's really cute. Don't question it. There's people everywhere. I'm at a Wawa because Rob left his insulin at my house and I went to get it. To do things that your future self is going to help you. Wait.
Thank you for?
Yes, thank you. And that is to do things that your... What are you... Aww. Thank you.
Yeah. I have one more piece of advice. So, if PP come out your butthole... what?
I love you.
I think what she's trying to say is